Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving deep into cyber resilience.
Ooh, fun.
And you've sent us a really interesting stack of questions and answers, 25 to be exact,
Yep.
that are all about prepping for any digital curveball.
That's right. These aren't just any questions. They're designed to really test your understanding of cyber resilience. It's kind of like a master class in how to not just survive, but thrive in our increasingly connected world.
I love it. So the very first question asks, what is the primary goal of cyber resilience?
Okay.
And the answer focuses on continuous business operations despite cyber incidents, which I found interesting. It's not just about stopping every single attack.
Exactly. It's a shift from pure defense to understanding that incidents are inevitable.
Right.
Cyber resilience is about having the processes and systems in place to adapt and keep your operations running smoothly, even when facing those incidents.
So it's about being able to roll with the punches and come out swinging.
I like that.
I like that question. Question 2 digs into the how.
Okay.
By highlighting the need for both proactive and reactive measures.
Yeah.
It's like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Preparing in advance and being ready to respond.
Absolutely. Think of proactive measures like building a strong immune system
Okay.
for your organization.
Oh, interesting.
You're doing things like penetration testing to proactively search for vulnerabilities, training your employees to spot phishing attempts before they click, and designing systems with security in mind from the ground up.
So you're thinking about it ahead of time.
Exactly.
And then the reactive side is like having a well-stocked emergency kit.
Yeah.
You've got your incident response plans, your data backups and recovery processes all ready to go.
Right.
So you can act swiftly and minimize damage.
Exactly. Anticipate, prepare, recover.
Love it.
It's all connected.
Okay.
Now, question 3 brings up the business impact analysis, or BIA.
Okay.
This one goes beyond just the tech stuff and looks at the wider impact disruptions can have on the entire organization.
The whole picture.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not just about whether your servers are down.
Right.
But about how that downtime affects your customers, your finances, your reputation.
The whole 9 yards.
The whole picture.
Yeah.
A BIA helps you identify what's mission critical.
Okay.
Where your vulnerabilities lie, and what needs the most protection to ensure business continuity.
So you keep operating.
Exactly. It's like creating a risk map for your organization.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so question 4 then points us to a framework for building this resilience, the NIST cybersecurity framework.
Okay, so what's the lowdown on this framework?
Think of the NIST framework as a blueprint for managing cyber risks, a set of best practices and guidelines to help organizations of all sizes understand their current security posture.
Got it.
And prioritize actions for improvement.
So it's not just for the tech giants. Anyone can use it.
Exactly. It's adaptable and scalable. Right. Making it valuable for businesses, government agencies, and even individuals looking to bolster their own cybersecurity practices.
Question 5 introduces the cyber resilience maturity model.
Okay.
It sounds a bit intimidating.
It's less about intimidation and more about providing a roadmap for improvement. This model helps organizations assess their capabilities across 5 key areas and identify gaps in their cyber resilience posture. It guides them on a journey to strengthen their resilience over time.
So it's not a pass-fail test, but more like a way to track your progress.
Exactly. It's a tool for continuous improvement. Helping you move from ad hoc responses to a more mature and proactive approach to cyber resilience.
Got it. Now, question 6 dives into the difference between those proactive and reactive measures. We talked about earlier, but with a specific example. Conducting regular penetration testing is highlighted as a proactive measure.
Right.
Why is that?
Penetration testing is like a controlled attack on your own systems.
So you're hacking yourself.
Essentially, yeah. You're hiring ethical hackers to try and break into your systems or applications to find those vulnerabilities before the bad guys do.
That's a great idea.
It helps you uncover weaknesses in your defenses and fix them before they can be exploited.
So you're basically playing offense and defense at the same time.
Right.
You're finding the holes in your own armor before someone else does. That's smart.
Exactly. It's a proactive way to identify and remediate vulnerabilities, strengthening your cyber resilience posture.
Okay. Question 7 tackles the importance of a cyber resilience culture. This isn't just about technology, is it?
It absolutely is not. Technology is important, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. Building a strong cyber resilience culture means empowering everyone in your organization from the top down to be aware of cyber risks and to follow security best practices.
Okay.
You want everyone to be a part of the solution.
It's like everyone in the neighborhood is looking out for each other.
Yeah.
And knows what to do if they see something suspicious.
That's a great analogy. Cyber resilience thrives on collective awareness and responsibility.
Yeah.
When everyone is engaged, you create a much stronger defense against cyber threats.
I love it.
Okay.
Moving on to question 8, we're introduced to the concept of cyber resilience by design.
Okay.
This sounds like a very forward-thinking approach.
It absolutely is.
Okay.
It's about integrating security and resilience considerations into every stage of development.
Oh, interesting.
Instead of bolting on security as an afterthought, you're baking it into the very foundation of your systems and processes.
So it's like building a house with reinforced walls from the start.
Right.
Rather than trying to add them on later when a storm is brewing?
Exactly. Cyber resilience by design helps create systems and infrastructure that are inherently more resistant to attacks and disruptions, making recovery and adaptation that much easier.
Question 9 shines a light on third-party risk management. Now, why is this so crucial for cyber resilience? I feel like people often overlook this.
It's a common blind spot,
Yeah.
but a critical one. In today's interconnected world, we rely on so many external vendors and partners. Their security practices directly impact yours.
Makes sense.
If one of them has a weak link,
Right.
it becomes your vulnerability.
It's like making sure that all the boats in your fleet are seaworthy, even the ones you don't directly control.
That's a great way to put it.
Right.
You need visibility into your entire ecosystem
and
make sure everyone is meeting those security standards.
Okay, question 10 brings us to what I think is the cornerstone of any cyber resilience plan, the incident response plan.
Yeah.
What exactly does this involve?
This is your playbook for when things go wrong.
Okay.
It outlines the steps to take roles and responsibilities in communication protocols for dealing with a cyber incident.
Okay.
It's about minimizing damage and getting back on your feet as quickly and efficiently as possible.
So it's like having a fire drill for your digital world.
Right.
Everyone knows what to do when the alarm bells go off.
Exactly. Preparation is key.
Right.
When you have a plan in place and have practiced it, you're much less likely to panic and make mistakes when an actual incident occurs.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can respond swiftly and confidently.
Now, question 11 tackles what I think is a common point of confusion. The difference between cyber resilience and cybersecurity. Are they the same thing?
They are related, but not interchangeable.
Okay.
Think of cybersecurity as the foundation,
Okay.
the defensive line. It's about protecting your systems and data from unauthorized access and attacks.
Okay.
Cyber resilience, on the other hand, encompasses cybersecurity,
Okay.
but takes a broader, more strategic view.
Got it.
It's about adaptability recovery
Right.
and ensuring business continuity even when those defenses are breached.
So cybersecurity is like building a fortress,
Yeah.
while cyber resilience is about making sure you can still function, even if the fortress walls are breached.
Exactly. It's about having a plan B and maybe even a plan C.
I like that.
It's about being able to adapt, overcome, and keep moving forward no matter what challenges you face.
Question 12 highlights a key benefit of cyber resilience, improved ability to adapt to and recover from disruptions. So it's about becoming more agile and less brittle, right?
That's a great way to put it. It's about building an organization that can bend without breaking. Cyber resilience helps you respond to incidents, efficiently minimize downtime, and recover operations quickly.
Okay.
In a way, it turns those disruptions into opportunities for growth and learning.
So you're not just bouncing back, you're bouncing forward.
Right.
I like that. Okay, question 13 introduces the concept of cyber resilience exercises.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of these exercises?
These exercises are like dress rehearsals
Okay.
for real-world cyber incidents.
Oh, interesting.
They allow you to test your incident response plans, train your teams, identify any gaps in your procedures, and improve communication and coordination.
So it's like running a fire drill, but for your computer systems.
Yeah.
And your entire organization.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what to do if and when a cyber incident occurs.
Exactly. It's a safe environment to practice your response, build muscle memory, and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Question 14 gives another example of proactive versus reactive measures.
Right.
This time, restoring data from backups after a ransomware attack is highlighted as a reactive measure.
Okay.
Can you walk us through why that is?
Ransomware attacks are a perfect example of when reactive measures are essential.
Okay.
Your data is encrypted, you're locked out, and you need to act fast.
Oh, no.
In this scenario, having robust and regularly tested backups is your lifeline.
So it's like having a spare tire in your car. You hope you never need it, but you're incredibly grateful when you do.
Precisely, data backups are a critical component of your reactive cyber resilience strategy. They ensure that you can recover your data and get back to business as usual as quickly as possible.
Question 15 delves into the importance of leadership in building a cyber-resilient organization. It's not just an IT issue, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Cyber resilience needs to be a top-down initiative.
Okay.
Leaders need to champion a culture of security awareness, allocate the necessary resources, and prioritize cyber resilience efforts.
So they have to be on board with the idea.
Yes. It's about setting the tone and ensuring that everyone understands the importance of protecting the organization. It's like the captain of a ship making sure the entire crew is prepared for rough seas and knows what to do in an emergency.
Okay, that makes sense. Question 16 gets into one of the core principles of cyber resilience: continuous adaptation and learning. Why is this so crucial in the world of cybersecurity?
Well, think about it. The cyber threat landscape is constantly evolving.
It's always changing.
New threats emerge every day, and attackers are always coming up with new tactics. If you're standing still, you're falling behind.
So it's like a video game where the enemies are constantly leveling up and you have to keep learning new skills to stay ahead.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
Cyber resilience is all about continuous improvement.
Okay.
You need to constantly be assessing your vulnerabilities, updating your defenses, and learning from your mistakes. An ongoing journey, not a destination.
Question 17 emphasizes the importance of communication in cyber resilience. It's not just about techies talking to each other in their own language, right?
Absolutely not. Effective communication is essential for a successful response to any cyber incident.
Okay.
You need to be able to quickly and clearly communicate
Right.
with internal stakeholders, external partners, law enforcement, and even the public if necessary.
So it's about having a clear chain of command.
Right.
And making sure everyone knows what's going on and what their role is.
Exactly. Good communication can help prevent panic, minimize damage, and ensure a coordinated and effective response.
Okay. Question 18 gets real about the challenges of implementing cyber resilience in the real world. It mentions several hurdles, including a lack of executive support, and over-reliance on technology, and ignoring those third-party risks. Let's break those down.
Sure. Lack of executive support is a major roadblock. Cyber resilience requires investment both financially and culturally.
Right.
Without buy-in from the top, it's really tough to secure the resources and make it a priority across the organization.
It's like trying to build a house without a foundation. You're not going to get very far.
And then there's the over-reliance on technology.
Yeah, too much tech.
It's easy to get caught up in the latest shiny security tools.
Right, the bells and whistles.
But technology is only part of the solution.
So you can't just buy your way to cyber resilience.
Exactly. You need a holistic approach that encompasses people, processes, and technology. It's about creating a culture of security, training your employees, and having those solid plans in place.
And of course, as we discussed earlier, ignoring those third-party risks can also come back to bite you.
Absolutely. You can have the strongest defenses in the world.
Right.
But if one of your vendors has a weak link, it can create a vulnerability for your entire organization.
Question 19 shifts gears to metrics. How do you actually measure something as complex and multifaceted as cyber resilience?
Metrics are crucial for tracking progress, identifying areas for improvement, and demonstrating the value of cyber resilience investments.
Okay.
You need to be able to quantify your resilience.
There's a number on it.
So you can show how those investments are paying off and where you need to focus your efforts.
So it's about turning something abstract into something concrete and measurable.
Exactly. Metrics help you turn data into insights that you can use to make informed decisions about your cyber resilience strategy.
Question 20 takes us back to those frameworks we discussed earlier. What are some of the key elements of a solid cyber resilience framework?
A good framework should guide you through the entire cyber resilience lifecycle. That includes everything from identifying your most critical assets and assessing your risks to developing and testing your response plans.
Right.
It's about creating a structured and systematic approach to building and maintaining your cyber resilience.
So it's like having a roadmap for building a more resilient organization.
That's a great way to put it. A framework helps you stay on track and ensures you're addressing all the key aspects of cyber resilience.
Question 21 circles back to that idea of continuous improvement. Why is it so important to keep iterating and evolving your cyber resilience strategy?
Because the threat landscape is never static.
Right, it's always changing.
As we talked about earlier, new vulnerabilities are discovered all the time. Attackers are developing new tactics, and the stakes keep getting higher. If you're not constantly adapting and improving your defenses, you're becoming more vulnerable.
It's like that Red Queen in Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Who says, you have to run just to stay in the same place.
Exactly. You have to be proactive and stay ahead of the curve if you want to maintain a strong cyber resilience posture.
Okay, question 22 focuses on a critical aspect of incident response, the communication plan. What are some key considerations for developing an effective communication plan?
Well, first and foremost, clarity, speed, and accuracy are essential.
You got to get the information out there.
You need to be able to communicate quickly and effectively with all the relevant stakeholders, both internal and external.
Right.
That includes your employees, your customers, your partners, and the media if necessary.
So it's not just about what you say, but how you say it and who you say it to.
Exactly. You need to tailor your message to each audience.
Okay.
And make sure you're providing accurate information in a timely and understandable way.
Right.
Transparency is also key, especially when dealing with the public.
Question 23 emphasizes the importance of employee training in building a cyber-resilient organization. Why is this so crucial?
Because employees are often the first line of defense.
They are on the front lines?
They're the ones clicking on links, opening attachments, and interacting with online systems.
Right.
A well-trained employee is much more likely to spot a phishing email report, suspicious activity, and follow security best practices.
So they can protect the organization.
Exactly.
Right.
Investing in employee training is one of the most effective ways to strengthen your cyber resilience.
Question 24 highlights the benefits of integrating cyber resilience into business continuity planning. Why is this a smart move?
Because business continuity planning is all about ensuring that your organization can continue to operate in the face of any disruption.
Right.
Whether it's a natural disaster, a power outage, or a cyber attack.
That makes sense.
By integrating cyber resilience into your business continuity plans, you're creating a more holistic and comprehensive approach to risk management.
It's like having a single playbook for dealing with any type of crisis.
Right.
Regardless of the Congress.
Exactly. It streamlines your response and ensures that you're prepared for anything.
And finally, question 25 brings us to the ultimate goal of a cyber resilience strategy. What is it all about?
The ultimate goal is to ensure that the organization can withstand and recover from cyber incidents, maintaining business continuity.
Okay.
It's about being prepared for the unexpected, minimizing the impact of disruptions, and emerging from those challenges stronger than before.
So it's not just about surviving. It's about thriving in the face of adversity.
Exactly. Cyber resilience is about building an organization that is adaptable, resilient, and ready to face the challenges of the digital age.
Well, there you have it, folks. We've taken a deep dive into the world of cyber resilience.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
It is exploring these 25 questions and answers that really shed light on this critical topic.
I hope this deep dive has given you a better understanding of what cyber resilience is, why it matters, and what you can do to strengthen your own resilience.
Absolutely.
Whether you're an individual, a business, or a government organization.
It's not just about the tech. It's about the people.
Yeah.
The processes and a mindset of continuous adaptation and learning.
And remember, the best defense is a good offense.
Ooh, I like that.
Be proactive, stay informed,
stay ahead,
and never stop learning.
So to wrap things up, we want to leave you with something to think about.
Okay.
Imagine you get a tip that a major cyber attack is about to hit.
Oh.
How would you prepare? What steps would you take to protect yourself, your data, and your organization?
That is a great question.
Right.
It's something everyone should think about.
Yeah.
You know, it's a digital world out there.
It is.
And being prepared is the best way to stay safe and resilient.
Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay resilient.